1.8 homework help. We are finding second derivatives. So first you're going to find the first derivative. Y prime equals negative 20 x to the fourth. And then just take the derivative of that, negative 80 x to the third. And that's it. Number 2. So let me rewrite y. Sometimes this helps to see it in this format. So y prime is 15 over 3 x squared minus 3. And you can reduce that down to 5 x squared minus 3. And then y double prime is 10x. 3. First derivative, 6t plus 8. Second derivative is just plain 6. 4. First derivative is 8. Second derivative of a constant is 0. 5. Let's rewrite this to x to the negative third. So first derivative is negative 3x to the negative 4. They want the second, so I'm not going to change the first. This turns into 12x to the negative 5. And since we're asked for the second, let's simplify the second. 6. I'm just going to rewrite that last piece to make it easier to take the derivative of. So first derivative, 10x minus 13 plus 27x to the negative 4. And then second derivative is 10. Derivative of 10x is 10. Derivative of that constant 13 is 0, and now we need to multiply 27 by 4, and you get minus 108 x to the negative 5. And let's reduce that a little bit. Minus 108 on top, x to the 5 on bottom. 7. This one's already set up good for us. So y prime, negative 12x to the negative 7. Y double prime, I think that's 84. Negative 84 x to the negative 8. So you get negative 84 over x to the 8th. 8. Given s of t, find v of t. V of t is just the first derivative. So the first derivative gives you 4t plus 8. And that represents velocity. B, find a of t. A of t is acceleration. So we're going to take the second derivative of the position, or you can say, let's take the derivative of the velocity. Either way, it's the derivative of part A, which is 4. And part C, when t equals 2, find the velocity. So we're plugging 2 into the velocity. So 4 times 2 plus 8, you get 8 plus 8, which is 16. And when t equals 2, what is the acceleration? So we're going to plug 2 in for the t, which there isn't a t. So your answer is simply 4. 9. Velocity. So let's find the derivative, which is 5. B, acceleration. You're finding the second derivative, which is 0. When t equals 4, what's the velocity? So the velocity at 4, you can't plug 4 in anywhere, so it's going to equal 5. And when t equals 4, what's the acceleration? So you're going to plug in 4 to acceleration. Well, there's no t to plug it into, so you get 0. And then last, what does uniform motion mean in terms of velocity and acceleration? Choose the correct answer. So part A says the velocity and acceleration increase as the function increases. That's not true. They're not increasing. The velocity and acceleration decrease. That's not true. We don't have any negatives. The acceleration remains constant and there is no velocity. That's backwards because our zero is with acceleration. The last one's your only option. The velocity remains constant because you have just the number 5. And there's no acceleration, and that's because you have 0.